Welcome to Operation Christmas Child Sunday. These boxes will be collected and it will be delivered to many places around the world by the Samaritan Purse organization. They'll be giving these boxes to kids around the world. I'd like to call Bobbie here, and he has something good to tell us. I heard his story, and I want his story. I want you to hear his story about Operation Christmas Child.
Hi, good morning, church. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience as one of the children who received a box. When I was in Pakistan, I grew up in Pakistan. I was there till I was like about 13. So my dad was one of the pastors, so I was heavily involved in the church, as any pastoral kid would be, like Anne. It was really nice. I grew up with Sunday school. In Pakistan, I don't know if you know, but like only about 2% of people are actually minorities. It would be kind of difficult for me to express my faith. People would understand, and for me, like from the start, my parents told me that being a Christian wasn't the easiest thing. So as I was growing up, I always like really clung onto my faith. It was something that was very near and dear to me. I was really passionate about it. Anytime someone would talk to me about it, and I've had people approach me and say, hey, you should convert, you should change, like, you can be one of us. But I always knew that my salvation and my strength was in Jesus. And that was something that I always fought for. So as I was growing up and I was doing Sunday school with my peers, we had Operation Christmas Child, which was pretty cool. So we'd gather around in this big field and we would get together, we'd play games, we'd worship God. And at the end, there would be this big truck with all these boxes. Everyone was so excited. And they would just be unloading these boxes and handing them out to these children. Now, I was lucky enough that I grew up in a family that wasn't the most poverty struck. So we were in a middle class family, so I still enjoyed the boxes. But to see the joy on those kids that didn't really have much, for them to open up these boxes, see things they've never seen, experience things like Uno for the first time, it was the coolest thing. And like to see them like go in, have those, those bracelets that you would like slap on as like a ruler at the same time. And that was like the hottest thing at the time. So, so it was really cool. We really had a good time. I would love to go into school and show like the kids all my cool new bracelet, or like the backpack or whatever would like come with it, like the little pencil cases. Back then, the pencils where you like press in the lead comes out. Yeah, that was like like the most revolutionary thing ever in Pakistan. So I used to love to go and show off all these cool things. And at the end of the day, like I think it really brought me closer to God, because I got the box, but then to see Him work in these children who were like coming from these villages and like from these different backgrounds, and really experience God's love and kind of bring them closer to Him. And when me and Heather were like packing up the boxes, and I felt really grateful to be in a position where I can now be someone who can make a change in someone else's life and contribute back. Just relive those moments. It was a really emotional moment for me. So just feel really grateful, and I'm really grateful for everyone who's participating in this, because you don't know the profound impact you have on someone's life, and how much it means to them. For us, it's just a couple of dollars, but to them, it's God's heart in a box, right? Because He's looking out for them, He's bringing them all these incredible things. I just want to say thank you to all of you who are participating. So a child like me could once, like, hopefully be in a position where they can also give back as well. So thank you, Pastor.
Thank you. Wow. The first time I heard that story, I was so amazed that there's an actual testimony here coming from a former recipient when he was a child. I like his what he said, God's heart in a box.